guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Samantha. I hope you're here to stay. Today's video is going to be my eyebrow tutorial. Kind of the way I use my eyebrows. It's pretty basic, but my eyebrows are very uneven. I feel like I have the worst eyebrows ever. This one's like my problem eyebrow. This one's just like my do it in 5 seconds eyebrow. This one curves like up and over, and this one's like more flat and then like an arch. So it like kind of takes me a long time to get them even, but surprisingly today was really easy. So yeah, if you want to see my eyebrow tutorial, just keep watching. Hi guys, welcome back. Okay, so first we're going to be starting off with my Anastasia brow definer, and I'm just using the spoolie side to brush out my brows and put them in the shape that I'm going to be filling them in as. And then I always start like in the middle on the underneath of my brow with like a straight line, and I take it all the way out to my tail just to kind of define where I want my brow to end, but obviously I always clean it up later. And I just keep on dragging it out until I get the desired tail. And I go back in with my spoolie and brush it out if the line is too harsh for me. And then I always go in right after that and start filling in my arch. I don't start right at the top because sometimes I tend to overdraw. So I just slowly fill it in thicker and thicker until I get my arch where I want it to be. And then I just take that line and I drag it all the way to the tail. But I don't do it all at once. I just do it very lightly and slowly so I don't overdraw once again and waste product. And then I just go back in with the spoolie again and I brush it out. And I don't really know if any of you guys do this, but I always brush my hairs like straight down the middle so I can fill in the sparse areas that the hair was covering and I wasn't able to fill in the first time. I don't know if anyone else does it or if it's just me, but I like doing it so that way my brows aren't like bald in some places and then bold in other places. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. And then we're just gonna move into the other brow, and we're gonna start off on the underneath again and drag that line all the way out to the point of our desired tail, and then start filling in the arch. And I just speeded up this process because I didn't want you guys to like get bored by watching both brows. And also my technique on this eyebrow is a little bit different because this is my like crooked problem eyebrow, I guess you could say. And I tend to like grab my skin and pull it out so I can apply product easier. And then I'm just slowly filling in the front of my eyebrow. I have a very light hand, by the way, and I brush out the fronts of my eyebrows more than the ends. And I'm once again splitting my eyebrow hairs in half. I don't know the correct term, but yeah. And I'm just filling in the sparse areas once again and brushing them out so they're not so dark. And then I'm going back into the other eyebrow because I forgot to fill in the front. And then I'm also like darkening up the end of this brow just to match it to the other eyebrow that I just did. Now just going into the arch of my problem brow and making those arches match as best as I can. Once again, my eyebrows are very uneven, so it's hard for me to get them to look remotely the same. And at this point, I'm just going back and forth between both brows to try and make them match the same. And now I'm going in with my NYX Full Coverage Concealer in the shade Alabaster. I think that's the name. And I'm just dipping into that with my e.l.f. concealer brush. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. But I just start the line right under the front of my brow and drag it out to the tail and make it as sharp as I can. But I always go back in a second time with my concealer and redo that whole step. Now I'm just cleaning up the upper part of my tail so that way I can make my tails match when I do the other eye. And now I'm just doing the second dip into my concealer to make the line sharper. And now I'm doing the other eye, same steps. Starting in the front of the brow and dragging it all the way out to the tail. Like I said, this is the brow that is the pain in my you know what. And then I'm dipping in a second time and cleaning it up again, making the line sharper, the same thing I did to the other brow. And I know for sure I've seen people do this step before. I'm just connecting the inner corners to make sure that my brows end in at the same place. And here's me double taking to make sure I'm cleaning up the brow at the right place and making them match. Now I'm just dragging that line that I created before up and blending that concealer out. And at this point I feel like the front of my brows were a little bit too dark, so I was taking my leftover product and brushing it through the front to kind of lighten them up. And now I'm just cleaning up the top of my brows because I feel like if you don't clean up the top, it'll look uneven to the bottom. Now with my Great Lash Maybelline mascara in the shade Clear, I'm just running that through my brows, and then I just quickly run my brow definer spoolie through my brows so I could take away the excess product. And I'm just gonna blend my excess concealer out with my finger. Now I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup off camera, so I'll be right back with the finished look. Alright guys, that completes this look. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe down below. And also for my next video, I'm still trying to decide if I want to do like glowy bronzy summer look or if I want to do a get ready with me. So you guys can decide. If you want a get ready with me, leave a black heart down below in the comment section. And if you want a glowy bronze look, leave a yellow heart down below, and whoever wins, that's what video you guys are getting. Once again, thank you for being here. I hope you guys are gonna return. And yeah. See you guys next time. I'm dead. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello. Welcome. And today's video, motherfucker. One more time. One more time. I keep going blank.
This is the last time, Samantha.
At this moment, she knew she fucked up. Girl boo, you don't tell me what to do on my video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're
It wasn't even showing your face.
Michelle, that's not funny. Did you stop it?
Mm.
Why did you stop it?
I didn't know there was supposed to be another video.
Okay, stop it.